Russia leaks and tweets continue to cast a cloud over the Trump administration. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. It's been a persistent problem for U.S. President Donald Trump. Allegations that Russia interfered in the 2016 presidential election and colluded with his campaign have spawned multiple investigations. Then there's the issue of leaks to the media, a frustration the president shares with many of his predecessors. And lastly, there's the matter of Mr. Trump's own tweets, something that continues to frustrate supporters inside and outside the administration. For more, we turn now to CGTN's Jessica Stone at the White House. And Jessica, let's begin with one of those leaks. The administration on Monday announced federal authorities made an arrest over the weekend. What do we know about the suspect and the nature of the leak?
Well, her name is Reality Winner. She is a 25-year-old Georgia woman who allegedly worked for a federal contractor and has admitted, according to court papers, that she kept and printed and sent out classified information to a news outlet. Now, according to that news outlet, The Intercept, what was published is this, that there were 3 attempts by the Russian government to infiltrate the U.S. election system by using spear phishing attacks on U.S. voting software companies which manage voter lists. A spokesperson for Vladimir Putin has said that these are baseless accusations, that they couldn't possibly be true. And here is what Vladimir Putin told a prominent American broadcaster over the weekend about the level of involvement of Russia with the U.S. elections.
Hackers can be anywhere. They can be in Russia, in Asia, even in America, Latin America. They can even be hackers, by the way, in the United States, who very skillfully and professionally shifted the blame, as we say, onto Russia. I will tell you something that you probably already know. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but the United States, everywhere, all over the world, actively interferes with the electoral campaigns of other countries. Put your finger anywhere on the map of the world, and everywhere you will hear complaints that American officials are interfering in internal electoral processes.
So just to be clear there, Anand, the real investigation in terms of the White House's concern here is about the leaking, and that is why this woman was arrested, because she allegedly did provide classified information to a news outlet, and it's part of a broader campaign at this White House.
Jessica, Donald Trump is the first U.S. president to regularly rely on Twitter to connect directly with the American people. It worked for him in the campaign, but as president, it appears to be causing him some problems. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's so interesting because we've never covered an American president or any national or international leader that tweets this much. And we had a clarification from the White House today that each one of those tweets is a statement of White House policy. And that means we can look at them and say, these are what the White House believes. That said, it does create some problems because, for example, with the ongoing litigation against the president's travel ban, which was initially thought to be a Muslim ban, and you cannot discriminate against religious groups in this country based on religion. Let me have you take a look at the tweets that were issued on Monday that are causing such an uproar, and I'll read the first one to you now. The lawyers in the courts can call it whatever they want, but I'm calling it what we need and what it is, a travel ban. The Justice Department should have stayed with the original travel ban, not the watered-down, politically correct version they submitted to the Supreme Court. Now, the problem here, of course, is that there is ongoing litigation. The president is putting his finger on the scale with these tweets and basically expressing that he likes the first one better. The first one had a lot more legal and constitutional issues. This is going to likely go to the Supreme Court. And even the husband of one of his own counselors, George Conway, who's a prominent Republican attorney in this town, said that this could become a problem for the White House's defense of the president's travel ban. As you may remember, there's been 2 iterations of this, and it does concern 6 majority Muslim countries. The president putting his finger on the scale with these tweets and saying that we should have done the first one after all.
Thanks, Jessica. That's CGTN's Jessica Stone reporting from the White House.